Maria I was born December 17, 1734. She died 81 years later, on March 20th, 1816. She will be nicknamed Maria the Pious, but she will be known better as Maria the Mad. Her father, King José I of Portugal, was born with lack of interest in politics, and the real ruler during his reign was his favorite minister, Marquess of Pombal. Pombal was a combination of modern, enlightened European ruler sprinkled with ruthlessness of a medieval warrior king. When Queen Maria succeeded her father José in 1777, her husband and uncle Pedro took a place by her side as a co-ruler, King Pedro III. Pedro took a backseat when it came to ruling, and people who had pleasure of meeting him said that he seems a little too naive to make a good king. Maria's reign had begun. Her first order of business was dismissal of Pombal, and she set free many of his political prisoners. It is said that her first glimpse of her madness her associates had when she scratched out her own signature on an act reversing one of her father's laws, yelling that she was in hell. Maria's condition was worsened by an unfortunate series of deaths of people surrounding her. Pedro, her husband, died in 1786, followed by her eldest son José, who died from smallpox. Her daughter Mariana died soon after. Of the 7 children, only 1 remained alive and healthy. Maria became prone to deep periods of depression. 2 years after the death of her husband and son, she completely lost her hold on reality. She was having visions of being in hell that looked so real she was unable to force her way back into reality. In 1799, her only surviving son was made regent. Maria was treated by Dr. Francis Willis, the same doctor who had treated the madness of King George III of Britain. Even the good doctor had to capitulate because this challenge was far too great to be treated by his own admission. Her vision of the nation became all the more vivid and horrifying. One British guest on Maria's court wrote this about her condition: "The most agonizing shrieks, shrieks such as I hardly conceive possible, inflicted on me a sensation of horrors such as I had never felt before. The Queen herself, whose chambers were only 2 doors away from the chambers where we were sitting, uttered those dreadful sounds, 'O Jesus, O Jesus,' over and over in the utterance of agony." When Napoleon attacked Portugal in 1807, Maria and her family fled to Brazil to take refuge there. Soon she was swayed away in Carmelite convent in Rio de Janeiro. After 2 decades of agony, she died there. Her body was eventually returned to her homeland.